Hi everyone. So, I'm recording this in real time. I'll put this one out tonight. So, what day is it again? Wednesday. That's totally where I'm at. What day is it again? This is my jammy top, by the way. I mean, there wouldn't be anything wrong with wearing this as a t-shirt, to be honest, but it's not really something I wear as a t-shirt. You could get away with that though, but it's a jammy top. Right. I'm going to try and make this shortish, because to be honest with you, it's 8:25 and I've done that much exercise today. I'm ready for my bed. So I could see why people get addicted to exercise, because it's like, yeah, look at that, I'll definitely sleep tonight. So I've watched back, I'm going to publish another one. So I'll publish this and then I'll publish the other one. I might just publish it at the same time in case I fall asleep. And it was a really strong message about money and about valuing yourself and valuing your energy, and that's everything that Taurus moon is about, which we're in right now. We're also in that for most of tomorrow as well. The moon doesn't move into Gemini till like actually it's kind of roughly about the same time. Yeah, I think it was like 9:30 at night or something my time. So and Gemini is about speaking your voice. So anyway, it was a really strong way, because when I was channeling, I thought, oh my god, like I did feel tired and I just felt stressed the whole time I was channeling it. But when you watch the whole thing, so what I would say is, if you are going to comment, which obviously a lot of people don't comment anyway, it's so for the people, for the usual people that do comment, watch the whole thing, right, and you'll see how it all ties together, because it was really pretty crazy. I was channeling about money and energy and all this kind of stuff, and that card came out for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and it is about money. Money is simply energy and exchange services. How much I have depends on what I believe I deserve. For some people, that is just as simple as the way I read it. For other people, it's about being comfortable with allowing more love, or more to come into you. You know, I know with myself, like it is frustrating that like I've been teaching people self-love and empowerment, and you know how to love themselves, you know, as a counselor, as a coach, as a healer, as a shaman, as clear in my own way. And but I'm still on that journey to allow myself to, you know, I allow myself to accept prosperity. Like, you know, at times along this journey, I've actually pushed it away. I don't do that now. When I do go over in sessions now and people send me money, you know, my go-to is I would be like, oh, you know, I think I do still think, what have you done that for? But it's like I try to stop myself from even saying that, because actually that's good. And actually, if you see the one, you know, if you watch the other video, you'll get that it doesn't matter what I would have said before. I'm literally, that person is dead. You know, that Claire, that really was coming from a good place, but I'm trying to stop myself from saying was being a bit of a mug. Seriously, that is, I mean, I've said it. It's yeah, I'm very lucky that the majority of people that I've attracted, you know, that get my help are beautiful, extremely grateful people. But like I said in the other one, really quite straight to the point. Gratitude pays the bills, in the sense that if you keep being grateful even when you haven't got a lot, but it it doesn't pay the bills in this, you know, the practical everyday reality sense, because we're in Virgo season and Taurus moon. These are both earth signs. Earth signs are about money. It's about pentacles. It's about, let's get real here. Let's get practical. Like, say, one of my best friends is actually the other way around. She's Taurus sun, Virgo moon, and she's very good with money, has been from a very young age. And actually, yeah, she's, I would even say, you know, that's one of my pals that is very mother in the meat. You know, we even say he's worried about how that's the roller coaster. Uranus, you know, Uranus, I am with money, just kind of up and down. But again, I also do my own thing, because as I get guided to get the card that's I get guided to get the card that, sorry, that's my muscles from doing all, I've walked a lot and I've worked out. I'm like, holy shit. Look, that card was on the floor, and that's how I make my money, through my intuition, by being like, right, am I meant to film a video today? Yeah, I'm quite excited to do it. I want to see what comes through. Or fuck that, no way. Yesterday, I've somehow, had the energy to actually put my makeup on. It seems to happen like once every 2 weeks nowadays. But it just really depends on my mood. I did tell you in Virgo season I go into my shell more, but it's and sorry if you're new around here, just read the description box definitely tonight again, because I am tired about going to bed. But healing's always coming for everything that I'm doing, so welcome if you're new, because I have gained a few, because it's a family year, we've gained a few new subscribers, so welcome. And by the way, the shorts for the rest of the week are, I would say, pretty juicy leading up to that new moon in Libra. What's the word I keep channeling? Just yeah. So yeah. So what else was I going to say? Oh, I saw someone saying that the Road Jack song came on in the car, so that was funny. Some confirmation there. So I hope you did actually check your car. I think Charlotte said she was going to check her tires. Was it? So sorry, I haven't actually literally responded to the messages. I saw them, but it's just I've stayed off my YouTube today. Do you know what I mean? I just, well, as you can see, yeah, I've been on that health vibe. I'm getting my shit sorted out anyway. But yeah, so you might want to, for me, it's like in human design. I'm a generator, so it's oh god, that actually really ties in with what I said in the other video, that it's like I have got to be careful of that, because it's like I fire other people up, but I can't set myself on fire to save people, because that is not the way. That's not a good way to be. And been there, done that, wore the t-shirt. That's funny, isn't it? And don't want to fall into bad patterns. So when I recognise them, which is what the other video is about, why is my alarm going off? Oh, I bet you that's my alarm telling me I need to do something. I can't fucking. It's probably like get to fucking bed. I'm gonna. That song though, I don't know if you can hear it. It's a dance song. I don't know how you say it, but it's Jubel or something. Or Jubal, or people are gonna be laughing. It's kind of like I was listening to Liam Capaldi's. That's a standing joke, guys. I know it's Lewis, but I always get mixed up. I was listening to his new song earlier, and I thought, oh god, that's a tune. But it's no fucking TWINFLAMES, is it? Because you can't forget your twin flame no matter how hard you try. But yeah, that song's saying "save me" over and over again. That's my alarm. It just goes "save me." Anyway, I need to turn it off. I like the tune though. It's telling me I needed to do yoga. That's not happening, guys. That was a nice thought, but I've had enough exercise for one day. Right. See, that's me following my intuition. Do I want to do that? No. Fuck no, I don't. I'm not doing it. But the difference is, that's okay, because I've done a lot today and I'm tired, I probably really wouldn't be able to move tomorrow. So what I wanted to show quickly was when I was shuffling this deck, 2 cards, it might have been more, but I think it was 2 cards came out about stress after I'd said I feel like I'm channeling a stressy energy. Because I really do embody the energy of the moon, usually, is what I've noticed over all these years. But sometimes it is like so weird that I'm even like, God, this is like, Christ, I'm being a bit moody. But and that was one of these days, but I still just go with it, because where's that card? I trust my intuition. I trust God. I trust my guides as part of the message. And that's why I say, watch that whole video if you're guided to, and you'll get it. You'll see how it all makes sense. It's like I was channeling a collective energy of people being fed up of whatever kind of situation they're in, whether it's linked to money, whether it's linked to overgiving, whether it's linked to doing a job you don't like if you think about it, because when you're doing a job you get paid, maybe you don't like your job, whatever, you know what I mean? Obviously that's not the case for me because I fucking love my job. The problem is I need to know when to stop and enjoy my weekend. But you know what I mean, it's whatever it is for you. But 2 cards came out about stress, and then when I shuffled these again, because I was asking, I was like, you know, I can't remember. I was watching the video back and I asked something about, you know, what is this all about? And I pulled, I swear to God, right, cross my heart was it, I pulled that stress management again from a different deck. So there's a really, really strong message coming in there. Lots of people might resonate with a leopard or big cats, jaguar or something like that. I can feel a lot of healing coming out of the heart. I know I resonate with big cats. I've got power animals. Anyway, right, so how long has this been? Right, oh, I wonder what we're saying at 11:44. Probably something quite important. Right, let's go in. So again, I'm kind of losing the momentum on the old 2 weeks in, because what was the, yeah, it's literally 2 weeks in on the old self-love and empowerment September. Like I say, I think this is pretty much what, you know, it's the same thing as what I do whenever I do a video, but so this is just going to, yeah, this is, I'm going to do it with the same sort of self-love and empowerment vibe. But it really is just very similar to what I do, even when it's not that. It's just me having a wee chat with myself. They remind me. Right, so what have we got? Self-care advice for your divine feminine energy, and then I'll do your divine masculine energy, bearing in mind that can also be about a twin flame connection, because in truth it is about both. It's just many people can find that hard to work out, and that's what I'm here to do if you want my help. Right, so rather than getting a reading on, oh, what's my twin flame doing, what's it like, balance your own energy, then you won't care as much, you know what I mean? You'll still think about them, you'll still dream about them, you'll still have all that, like, if you want. Here's something funny, right? Now, I have no idea whether this was just me picking up the energy as a collective channel or whether it's the abundance of twin flame connections that I pick up on as a twin flame channel. And I don't mean YouTube channel. That is my thing, by the way. I'm a twin flame YouTube channel, but I'm also a twin flame divine channel, you know what I'm saying? But it's I can pick up on people just not being able to sleep. So again, let me know in the comments, was that any use? Were you like wide awake at 4 o'clock fucking having an orange and a banana and a bowl of cereal and a cup of tea and a peanut butter bagel, or was it just me and a handful of nuts? That doesn't sound right, does it? But that is everything that I had. Like, so fucking random. I was fucking starving. And my mum was like, it's obviously because you didn't eat enough. Fucking damn right, but it was a bit inconvenient. It was 4 in the morning. I got up and I was like, and it was really weird because my guides were like, right, you need to have an orange, right? Now you need to have this, now you need to have that. What's this all about? That was me, fucking secret scrolling at 4 in the morning. But yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes that can happen because it's your twin flame that can't sleep and you're feeling it. But like I said all the time, you know, we can't go blaming the twin flame for everything. That's not what we're around. That's what the other twin flame channels do. The other twin flame YouTube channels. I'm just joking, but it's actually true, isn't it? There's a lot of channels that do bash divine masculines, whether your man room, whatever you let go. Look at that, let go of guilt. That's from the money deck, and it's in the wrong fucking place, but it's in the right place. Let's read it. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself from them. Well, I don't know about you, but I needed that because I've watched that video back about the money twice, and it really helped me. And I did say while I was recording it, fuck, that really helped me when I was saying, because it was really strong. But also it was because I thought, God, you know, I know that everybody that's tuned into me for a long time gets that, you know, it's the message coming through is it's I can't help what's coming through. I use my personality, yeah, and if I'm a bit tired or moany, that's going to come in it too. But it was literally part of the message, and But even I was like, yes, because like say, as the marriage happens with twin flame union, I never doubt the message come through, like ever. Like it's always what at least one person needs to hear, but it's never just one person, it's loads of people. And I know that this one people really need to hear, even if it was just fucking me, but it's not just me. But if there is a lot of doubt and confusion and going back and forwards and worrying energy, either in your twin flame connection with one person, or you're picking up in the collective, like say, like that's what I mean. Like I'm a collective channel for twin flame, so I do pick up on all of that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is really sort of saying to me, like, because I did say in that video too, like I'm annoyed at myself that I let slip on my boundaries, my time boundaries, because I've got really, really good at it. But I would say really on and off the past 6 months, like I'm not going to say I haven't went over the time in some sense, but I wasn't doing it like what I was doing at the start of the pandemic, which was just absolutely insane how long I spent on something, and no regrets, because we had a right fucking life. That's the thing. Anybody I've done that with, you've had a brilliant time, you know what I mean? But it's just I can't, I'm getting old as well. Like it's just I can't do that. But it's more about, it's just more about energy wise. I burn out. So, and like I say, it's for other people that need to take on that message too. But this is learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself from. And that's what I'm really good at helping people do. And I'm not just saying that about myself. It's because people feed that back to me. Is that that I had a therapy client last week saying that to me. I think it was the week before last, was saying, I'm recognizing where I'm not going to feel guilty for having a day off. And yeah, I'm just not beating myself up for it. And it is, and it's because this is like me, like I'll recognise things about where I'm maybe like to do that better the next time. And so that's fine, just do better the next time, don't beat yourself up for it. So whether that's going to do with that other message that I channeled or just in general, because that doesn't even need to be about money. It can be let go of old guilt wherever you're carrying it, it's blocking the way of good stuff coming in. Right. What have we got for your divine feminine energy? Whoever is going to resonate with this message whenever you find it, because you'll find it when you're meant to find it, but I'm channeling it on the 14th of September 2022 if you're interested, because I sometimes don't publish it the night I'm publishing it, so that's like that other one I published yesterday, so on the 13th, which is divine feminine energy, and I was definitely embodying divine feminine energy. Also a bit of my masculine, because I was talking about boundaries, you know what I mean? Right. Because it's the majority of my audience that talk anyway are needing to say no and have stronger boundaries, is what I observe. Somewhere. There's always somewhere where we need to tighten up the boundaries. Nourish your temple. Well, I don't know about you, but I've done that. I exercised, I walked loads. That is exercise, but I worked out, I walked by the sea, I ate really healthy. I'm going to get an early night. I'm actually going to have a bath and then I'm going to have an early night. You know what I mean? It's all very, very, and look at the childbearing hips, it's very feminine, very. I wonder if this is meant to mean that she's got her time of the month or something, because I think it is. Anyway, it doesn't mean that, but you know what I mean? She's nourishing her. She's resting. She's going within. And actually, it's quite funny that they just made me say that about a period, because it's not mine. But it's just, you know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you when it's mine, because it's like, we've got to keep some shit to ourselves, you know what I mean? And it's no wise to be telling folk. Anyway, there's loads of different reasons why, but don't be telling folk when you've got that. Side, it seems like I went off topic, but that is true. With all the retrogrades, and like I say, I've got 6 retrogrades, so I'm very used to this energy. It is about, oh my god, and look what's on the bottom of that. Oh my God, it's both these cards. I didn't really even shuffle these yet. Teach yourself the art of resting. Everybody needs to learn that. I'm probably going to fucking grow to fame because I'm like, you know, the retrograde woman. I'm rebranding the 6 retrograde women. I'm only joking. But I think, but it's, you know, I know how to just relax into this because I just had to fucking surrender. Okay, a lot of the time throughout my life it's been in a ball on the floor, all this shit stuff happening to me and how slow everything's going. But it also is why I fine-tuned my gifts to be what they are, which are absolute new earth ways of being, is what I would say. It's what everybody's trying to do. They're trying to do it. They're trying to do it. The point is, you don't have to try too hard. You be. That's Empress energy. Relax, refresh, restore. That is retrograde energy. Now, obviously, with the 6 retrograde in my chart that I was born with, I can't be relaxing, refreshing, restoring all the time and not doing anything. Do you know what I mean? Because again, like I'll say all the time, I've got a very busy 6th house, which has been of service, which is Virgo. We're in Virgo season as well. Venus is in Virgo, going over stuff with a fine tooth comb. That's why that came up. Look out for being very, I never said that in another video actually, but that's true. Venus is self-love, but it's also, you know, it's also to do with love and romance, but it's also what you find beautiful, who you find beautiful. It's money, right? And that video was about money, but Venus in Virgo is being very particular. It's like, let's get this shit sorted out. Let's get organized. You know, why are you going over the time? You know, it's like that energy was saying that to me. Like, you know, don't be fucking doing that. You know what I mean? It needs to all be ticking over. But Virgo shadow side can also be very critical. So be very careful about how hard you're being on yourself or on other people. You'll notice several times in that video I said, listen, personal responsibility. Whatever I was going on about with me, it's not the other people's issues, it's mine. You know what I mean? It's my job to stop the session when it's meant to stop. But what I'm saying is you need to learn that for you too, because you know, it's not always as easy as it's, well, it is. See if I was a Capricorn, I'd be like, right, see you later, bye, that's time up. And I really do admire that about you Capricorns. But I've got a Capricorn third house, and that's why I'm like a news reporter on some of these videos and the shorts. If I was a Capricorn sun, I just wouldn't be who I am. You know what I mean? We are who we are. I'm a raw Neil Aries sitting wearing Wonder Woman PJs on YouTube. That's who I am. But watch a movie. Look, she's chilling as well. You know, I might do that. I might just go after my back. But actually, no, I'm not, because I need to go fucking sleep. I haven't even got energy to watch a film. But it's not because it's like, oh, I feel like shit. It's I'm tired, like I say, because I tired myself out with loads of exercise. It feels pretty good to be this tired, actually. Yeah, probably because I was cutting about at 4 in the morning having a fucking feast. But anyway, right, too funny. Right, what else do we need to know? Oh, wait a minute, that was, oh God. Getting all confused here. Right, sorry. So I'm never going to remember what the fuck. They're just spilling over in each other, right? Masculine energy, your masculine energy. Just take any of it where it resonates. Right. All the time, just do that. Sweet treat. Yeah, you know, like I said before, if you need to have a sweet treat, do that. Just don't be doing it every fucking night. Because then you'll be crying into your pillow like, oh shit, why did I do that? You know what I mean? Why the hell are my thighs this chunky? How did this happen? Sorry, that's just my one coming in. Oh, that one again. You know, whatever pleasure is to you. Well, oh, actually, interesting. So masculine energies, we've got pleasure, we've got, oh, was it sweet treat, and we've got soak in the bath. And isn't that funny? Because the only thing that I'm actually doing, taking an action, masculine energy, going to do tonight before I fall into my bed is that. So maybe you need to do that too. Ground yourself in these energies. Do a burning bowl ritual, light a candle. Read. It's all going within, you know. Watch your movies come up again. Pick which one you want to do. 10 points or you do it all. Right. wants to come out. Oh God. Life is better when you're laughing. A card about laughter came up in another video. So what that says to me actually is a lot of divine masculine energies are not laughing. They're in guilt, they're in shame, they're in pain. This isn't all of you, because some of divine masculine energies that are primarily that are my clients, and you know, my clients aren't here. Not all of them anyway. But some of you will be. And you just have to give yourself extra love. The greatest wealth is your health. Oh my God. And that really ties up with it ties up with what I say about how I've treated myself well today, but it also ties up with what I was saying about my guides being like, look, we're not going to allow you to overdo it from this point on. So, you know, if you haven't got your health, it doesn't matter about money, does it? Whoever needs to hear that. Oh, for fuck's sake. You control your money, don't let it control you. And I don't know what the back of this card says, but I'm loving how much this fits. And look at that. Be a warrior, not a worrier, as I've got the Wonder Woman t-shirt on, and then have a laughs on the bottom again. So again, it feels like there's money worries for divine masculine energies, regardless of gender. Address your finances. Absolutely, there's something about money worries. But it's also, this is like when I said about that desperate energy. It's like, you know, it's kind of like, so if you use me as an example because it's easier here, if I was just taking on any old client, because I needed money, that's desperate energy. And it's like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say I've never done that, because that wouldn't be true, but I've not done that for quite some time. And even when I did do it, I didn't realise I was doing it. You know, it was a bit unconscious. It was only when I look back, I thought, you know, and it's not that like, oh, I've taken on somebody that I didn't want to work with or anything. It's just that it's like, it's more in the sense that with keeping, when I've kept prices, you know, the same for a long time, a lot less than what they are now. And like I said, I'm going to be getting guided to change my prices either. I think it's just, yeah, I think it's just what they've been getting me to do for a while, that there won't be an hour session. You'll only be able to book the packages of 4, because you get, this is the thing, everybody that comes to me regularly anyway, and you're always going to use them. And then it's yeah. Anyway, I don't know. That's what I'm still trying. I do know, but I do know that's what they're saying me do. But you know, there's going to be changes there, and it's like, you control your money. Don't let it control you, because it's like, it's basically, so it's like, I'm too tired to explain this, but what they're saying to me is, see, whenever I ran a sale, nobody ever bought anything, or it was always like literally the same people, right? And I was like, but like, not even a lot of people, like seriously, like I remember running some sales and it was literally like, I've had like one person buy something before, or like 2, but it was never a load of people. And I'm like, what the fuck's this? Like, you know, people are saying to me they're saving up and all of that, and they really love what I'm doing. And then I do like a sale and I wallop like 50% off, or sometimes fucking crazy, like more. And the same people don't buy. Do you know what I mean? But so I've said this before, but and I recognise that, like I've long past recognising that one. But it's more about the frequency, and it's like, I did say this in the comments in that other video, it's like a lot of people have dropped off of my radar because we just aren't in the same frequency about many things, because I'm totally in that new earth energy, like all the time. And this is what comes through all the time from my guys, is like, basically, you know, I need to be patient because I'm living in this kind of energy that not many other people are right now. I know that some of you will get exactly what I'm meaning and you're living in it, but it's like, talk about these cards saying, where is it? Yeah, vision. Oh, I think I shuffled them again. One of these cards said vision, you know, like I've had a vision of what New Earth is like for a very long time. And like say, been channeling that New Earth meditation for however long, 6 years or something as well. And And I'm just waiting for the dreams to become a reality. It's hard to explain. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Yeah, and it's like when people are really practical and in the old way of being, the old structures, a lot of you guys in that energy, and when I say guys, I mean any gender, can be like, but how's this going to work? Like, you know, and that's that card about money, you know, like basically it's what I say all the time, like follow the fun, follow what lights you up, follow your creative spark. Most people aren't in a situation where, you know, you have to, you know, you can sort of follow your creativity but do your day job. But again, I've just been channeling this in so many sessions, like all year, that some people that are overly focused, like, you know, you're letting money rule your life too much, and people can do that in loads of different ways. It can just be like something, you know, there's a constant. Like if you haven't got it, you're always wanting to have it, or if you've already got money, like it comes about money, but you just never have enough. You know, it's always, I think, which is, you know, which is why at first I was like, God, why do they keep getting me to teach about money? But it's been confirmed, like, you know, other people have said to me, no, you are meant to be doing this. And it's so funny because it's like, it'll be like, you know, whenever people have picked up on this in my energy, like I wouldn't have said to them, and then they'll have picked up, and I'm like, well, you know, and that's what I mean. This is why it's good to get healing and readings from other people, because that's when you're like, oh shit, they're getting what I'm getting. You know what I mean? But it's because I've got a different outlook on all of this, and it's like, I'm very sleepily getting the measure, but I get what they're saying. It's like, you know, take a breather. I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's like, take a breather. I don't know what that means. Home help. What the fuck does this mean? Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels and others in matters regarding my family and home. So maybe somebody's worrying about their home or family or something, recovery. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Yeah, it's like, again, I just feel money is controlling somebody's life right now, or lack of it. It doesn't need to be lack of it, it's something to do with money though. Right. What do we need to know? I didn't specify, so that's just for whoever, but divine feminine collective. Caffeine free again, that came up yesterday. I am having withdrawals. I'm not going to give in though. I've not had it for 2 weeks. I'll go another 2 weeks. Dear Archangel Raphael, I think I was just giving up for the whole September. I can't remember when it was, but yeah. Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honour my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. Yeah, and if you've not heard me say it, I'm giving up caffeine just for, you know, 4 weeks at least. Just to prove to myself that I can, you know, I don't like anything having a hold over me like that. So wherever something's got a hold on you like that, what could you do? Right. What? Oh my God, of all the cards, I can't be bothered bending down to get it, but I'm going to have to sleep, believe me. My eyes are getting homed in on the prostitute card, and then I've just picked, oh my God, you're fucking kidding me. That's pretty fucking Scorpio-ish energy. We're in a Taurus moon, but Scorpio's the opposite Taurus. The South Node's in Scorpio though, and that's the past. I literally just got drawn to these 2 cards on the floor, right? One says prostitute and one says damsel. I don't even need to read these to be able to work out that that's going to be connected to like either it's you, regardless of your gender, that is like, oh my God, as well, thinking about it, like, you know, it's like in this kind of giving away your energy, but not really wanting to, if we do it in that kind of vibe. or like victim mode about money, right, regardless of your gender. Or it can be that somebody is helpless and zapping your energy around money. But let's read it. I'm sure messages like this have come through before. It's just so weird that they're sitting like that and they're the only ones upright. And the other one upright from that deck is, it looks like, is it artist? I thought it was priest, but it was artist. The poet's underneath it. Oh my God. Using a talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. That's really shadowy, but that's like, that feels like it ties in to what I channeled in another message, that it's like, it's kind of like when I was saying that it's, if people, I've had that all this time, if people try to kind of give it the poor me, you know what I mean, like help me, kind of, like, or make you feel like you have to solve all their problems. But this says posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. And it's that, but starving artist, it's kind of like it's the starving artist example is given a lot for healers in general of any kind, about, it's like when you're following your creativity, your passion, you make no money, which of course we know from loads of the world's top entrepreneurs. That is a load of bullshit. That doesn't need to be the case, doesn't need to be true. It also doesn't, it's got on 30 minutes. It also, you got to be realistic, when you do work like this, you've got to not be in it for the money. Like, like I literally love what I do, but I love it a lot more when I'm getting compensated properly for it. And when I'm not getting compensated properly for it, it's me that needs to sort that out, It's because I'm playing small. And I've been playing pretty fucking big all this year, you know what I'm saying, with the twin flame shizzle. But I do know I need to go even better. So. Oh my God. Yeah, of course that goes off very timely manner saying save me, as I read a card about save me, save me. So this can be people coming to you being like save me, or this can be you falling in that energy. How interesting. And then the light attribute is express a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Right, and then prostitute accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. And again, oh my God, this is so crazy, because it's like, you should be fussy about who you help, because some people just want to drain your energy. So I would advise people to have as tight boundaries as what I've got, would be my input, but up to you. So I don't know who's out there just taking on anyone, but don't do that. Yeah. You're better than that. Places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. And then we've got damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself, yet not pandering to codependency, basically. Waiting for a knight to provide for you seduction by romantic illusion. This is basically the succubus energies, or, women, or, although it's typically associated with women, a succubus energy, it's any energy that zaps all of your energy, your creativity, and stops you from being able to even fucking do anything, or, make life decisions, or go towards where you want to go. If that's happening to you, you need to take a very close look around your circle and work out why you're carrying these burdens, and are these burdens even yours? That's deep, right? Lost the divine masculine feminine thing. It's just wherever the messages go. Oh fuck, it's 40 minutes again, whatever. Right, divine feminine. Changing direction. Wow, it's all really fitting, isn't it? The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You're protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Don't know what that means to you, but to me, that basically backs up what I wrote in the comments of the other video. So go and read the comments if you want to know. Basically, he said the moon's in Taurus as I'm channeling this. Uranus is in Taurus, bringing changes to the world. changes to the way that we work with money, the way money is in the world, and the North Node is the destiny, and the future of money. I allow myself to accept prosperity. That's just, all these money cards are just jumping out today. But it's changes. Changes are in the air. And I feel it's changes in people's jobs as well, which are causing anxiety. Masculine. Have confidence, yeah. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. And what do I always say? God confidence. Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways, lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Again, I feel this is about giving masculine energies courage to go towards where they're being guided to go without knowing why. And that might make it actually, that makes it sound like it's about love, as that card's staring at me there. The new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or if you reignite passion, your existing relationship be open to giving and receiving love. Absolutely could be relevant for some people out there, but only if you are keeping strict maintenance, I just heard, of your own energy, like what I'm sharing about. As soon as I recognise something's out of balance with me, it gets nipped in the bud, because I know what that means for lack of that coming my way, Same as if you're busy and you're not slowing down, you're not allowing yourself to receive what wants to come to you. Right. Oh, weddings. Now this, maybe there are some weddings in the cards for some twin flames that are already together or whatever, but this is also about union. But let's read it. Marriage is a union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. Although some marriages aren't quite like that anymore, let's face it, or some never were. It signifies that, some it is just following traditions, isn't it? And being, like I've said once before, I remember having a conversation with someone once, and I was like, why did you get married? And he was like, well, it was just the next natural thing to do. And I was like, fuck, if I ever get married, I really fucking hope my future husband does not fucking give that answer. Do you know what I mean? Well, it was just the next thing to do, do you know? Fuck that shit, man. I'd rather not be married if someone gave that answer. How fucking worrying. Anyway, that marriage didn't last. Anyway, so it signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding date is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love. Family, yeah. Love and marriage, love and family. This is what's on a lot of twins' minds. Whether it's, your actual, because you've got that, or because you've not got it, because you want it. Whatever it is. And it'll be that Pisces full moon to blame, bringing up all that feelings, all the feelings of the past, feelings of the future. Feelings of the past is thanks to Mercury retrograde bringing up the past. But feelings of the past, feelings of the future, where you really need to stay is in the present moment. That sounded like I was going to channel Dirty Dancing, didn't it? But what I really want to do is drop you. What is that again? This overload. It's the bit where she goes, I'm doing all this to save your ass, but what I really want to do is drop your... Yeah, that's what it is. She's covering for the other one, learning the dance, and he's just been a dick to her. And she's like, fuck you. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that was a really weird way, but I get it. It's like speaking up. Because, she was always just really nice. Oh, baby, I'm just really nice. And just help everyone. And, just do whatever. And you remember she was being a bit of a do-gooder. Remember the dad was like, oh yeah, she's joining the Peace Corps and whatever, And then she's like, do you know what, motherfuckers? I'm going to lose my virginity, the really hot guy, the really hot rebellious guy, right? And I'm going to be like, fuck you. So even if you're a guy, take it and change it for your situation. You know what I mean? That's so weird. That's what it reminded me of. it's like, oh God, that's what it is. Like, stop trying to be the savior. If you're still people pleasing and, you know, whatever, it's like you're trying to save the damsels and the whatever equivalent of a man is, the damsels in distress and the, but it's like, you know, that's why I say that quite a lot. Like, I really actually identify with baby character at Once Upon a Time. Do you know what I mean? Like, up until I started to be like, this is fucked up. Like, I just recognised how fucked up it was, that like other people were benefiting from the way I was helping them. But I wasn't. I was just staying stuck and drained. Whoever needs to hear that, I was going to put this one out before the other one. But I think this one's going to end up going out tomorrow now, because I'm like, this one's almost, it's the same timer, it might be longer now. Right, what else do we need to know about whatever the fucking hell I'm saying? Feminine energy, transformation. Well, apparently I needed to illustrate the transformation that one can go through Dirty Dancing. But hey, that's not a new thing around here. I do use films and songs when guided to. A fresh new way of living emerges, yeah. Just like Baby and Dirty Dancing, like, hey everyone, I'm not a goody two shoes anymore. I'm going for it, right? Here's what I can do. Dance. Fellow travellers, support is all around you. Right, what's the masculine? Although I haven't even really been doing it like that. Unknown territory. Yeah, look into the unknown. This is you, if you're the masculine energy, or this is your twin being like, but I don't know what happens when I go that way. I need to know what happens. And it says you're exactly where you need to be. Taking shelter. The answers were within. It's hermit energy again. Look, and it's even got a fucking lantern. That's what the hermit does. Look, purification activates vibrant life force. Very interesting. It's interesting also because Venus is in Virgo and we're in Virgo season, and that is about purification in some way. It's about decluttering, detoxing. Pay attention to your health. The health of your finances, the health of your well-being, the health of anything, you know. Right, anyway, what have we got for Divine Feminine? Calling your power animals to support you with the changes. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with your situation. And you're profoundly clairvoyant. Again, that's talking about people's senses opening up, and the feminine energy, right, regardless of whichever one you resonate with more, is about intuition. It's about when you open your third eye, you're able to see more. On the masculine side, when you cancel, clear and delete what isn't for you, use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Cut your cords. Well, that's pretty strong, isn't it? I've just put it back, but they're both basically about cancel, clear, delete, and cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns, codependency, bad habits, addictions, people pleasing. This is worth me doing this a bit longer because it's cleared up some of the messages I gave yesterday too. Right. Oh, this deck. This has got the twin flames in it. Right. What do we need for the feminine side? The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. On the bottom of the deck, Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts of grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. The the masculine side, we've got charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven and ask, and you shall receive. I wonder if that's his twin flame. I don't know. Kali Ma, face and fear. I just kind of felt like it might be. It's kicking about somewhere. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So again, it's about if you think about it, that's on the masculine side, so it's about wherever you're stalling. And feeling the fear and running the other way. You're meant to be going towards what you fear. It's kind of like, I'm kind of getting this image of like needing to go in a cave and you need to walk past a big scary animal. Except the big scary animal is like not even real. So look, so you need to go in and you need to speak your voice, and that's the next moon up, Gemini moon. Joan, and this is my energy too. So Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release your fear of persecution, speak your truth. This is already going into Gemini moon energies. 100%. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided to happiness is your purpose, right? I feel like I'm stopping messing it. Right. This is the self-love and empowerment with my normal all mixed in, you know. A message from someone's twin flame, so it's not going to be for everyone. It'll hit you in the heart if it's for you. It was like, because someone recently, you know, on my radar had previously thought that someone was her twin flame, and then, you know, with the help of me and just all the work she's done herself working out, it worked out that, you know, this was absolutely a karmic energy. And anyway, long story short, some of the, you know, the things that she would resonate with before, just weren't resonating. And I was like, well, that'll be because if you were associating, like, say these cards, for instance, like if you were associating a certain channeler or whatever with reading messages about you and that person, and then you work out actually that person was not good for you whatsoever, and they weren't your twin flame, and there was toxic and however bad it was. It doesn't need to be that toxic, but it can be for a lot of people. You are going to fall out of resonance with certain people, you know, because they're channeling about your twin flame. And if you work out that that person isn't your twin flame, you might still be associating it with being that pit, you know what I mean? So you're going to, anyway, I don't know how to, you'll get that if you're meant to. So this is what I mean, when you feel, when it hits you in the heart, you'll just feel it, you'll know. I feel foolish when I see how immature I was in the past. And in particular, you know, that may speak to you, but I feel that's for a collective of a wave I'm picking up on, of divine masculine energies that are reflecting on maturity levels, you know, like, and like say, it can be to do with the age that they were at the time, or it doesn't need to be age, because I know loads of masculine energies are, yeah, I know loads of people that it's not, well, yeah, anyway, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But just basically cringing, you know. Like, I feel foolish might not be a word people would use, but I feel foolish when I see how immature I was in the past. Basically, just, that's why I say it's nothing to do with age, really. It's like running away from something that is real. And for many people, running into something that is nowhere near as real, because it's not as scary. So it's something in the cave, the clairvoyant image I've seen in the cave thing makes sense. So we live and live, but I will get in touch very soon to tell you that. I mean, maybe it'll just be more like, sorry, I was a dick. You know what I mean? That's a modern day apology. You know what I mean? Someone was a dick to me and they said, sorry, I was a dick. I would accept it. You know what I mean? Some people might say that to me and I'd be like, well, thanks for acknowledging it, but, you know, still don't want you in my life. Other people would be like, whatever. You know what I mean? And there it is again. I feel foolish when I see how immature I was in the past. So it's in the air right now. I want to wake up beside you every day. But whoever that I'm channeling this for, whether this be you watching this, or this is about your twin flame, how they feel about you, Someone is not going to let that feeling of feeling stupid or foolish or whatever you would say, feel like a dick, reflecting on past behaviour, because Mercury retrograde will really be making people beat themselves up, to be honest. Because Libra goes back and forth, weighing things up. And Mercury retrograde about the past, and it's just, yeah. But it's like reminiscing about the past and being like, damn, if things had been a different way, I could have been waking up with you every day. Things could have been very different. And for a lot of people, they still can be. I push you away because I don't want to lose you. Crazy, I know. That's the twin flame journey in a card right there. It is crazy. But if you're a true twin flame, you will understand it. And I'm not meaning you'll understand it because you understand your twin. Yes, there's that, but you'll understand it because you do it too. It's kind of like when I've said it actually hurts to look at Matt. Like, do you mean? So I'm glad that that I haven't had to see him everywhere. You know what I mean? Because it's just would drive me fucking. It'd be torture because I can feel him all the time. If I was seeing him all the time and not being able to be with him, it would just be agony. Have a confession to make, and see what I was channeling there about that. That means that because that wasn't just me saying that about me, it's like I have a confession to make. This is why people will be speaking their truth, either you or your twin to you or a bit of both, because it's like, I'm coming to get you and make you mine. I'm sorry, like these are funny. Me and my friend laugh because it's like she's got these too, but I was like, you know what I mean? It does make you laugh, doesn't it? Because some of them are like, all right, okay. But let me tell you, I've pulled that for myself several times, and listen, it might have happened and I'm really good at game facing it, or it just might not have happened. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen one day, guys. But yeah, I'm coming to get you, make you mine. Somebody is doing that. You're the one I know. You are the one I know we're meant to be together. Can't imagine my life without you. Well, it's all telling a bit of a story. I'm terrified that you're moving on from me. And again, that might be what makes some people move their ass, to be honest. Because they don't want to lose you, they push you away. But now a lot of people will have healed themselves enough to get to the point of, but I'm so terrified that you're going to get fed up. I need to come towards you. Because my passion is burning so strong and I can't take it. Yep, Kundalini energy. Before they wouldn't have, because it's like this person thinks I'm fucking amazing and I'm really not, and so I'm just going to ignore this situation. But the point is, I can't ignore it because I can't stop wanting to be around them. I look at your social media every day. For some people that may be true, for others it might not be quite as extreme. I love your heart, but it's never going to be that they're not interested at all. Otherwise, it's not your twin flame. Trust me, if it's your twin flame, they're watching. W for watching, they're watching. Do you know what I mean? W for wondering. I love your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. I love all of you. And I have a confession to make. Yeah, I've been watching you. I don't think I'm a fucking nutter if he sees that. I was about to say a Raj, that's funny. That's what we say where I'm from. Sitting in my jammies. But again, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Because my twin flame is my energy. So you will have that side to them too. I'm so sorry I took you for granted. I didn't understand my feelings in the past. Yeah, it all makes sense. I feel foolish when I see how immature I was in the past. Right, anyway, I'm ending it. It all makes sense. Let's pull one of these. What have we got? One for divine feminine, one for divine masculine. The bud. Oh, potential promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. Excuse my sarcastic ass while I say I won't hold my breath, but I'm only joking. Well, I'm not joking, but it really will be about to happen for some people, by the way. Just ignore me. Just pass on the message. Divine feminine. Release the petals. Sorry, divine masculine, I meant to say. Transformation, death, rebirth, shedding, all change. No, but yeah, things are about to change and something's about to happen because someone can't stand how passionate they are and how they can't get in your head, can't get you out their head, and they're coming to get you and make you theirs because this is the right relationship. It is aligned, it's in the flow and it's harmonious and it's fun and it's happy. and someone's ready to say yes now. Expand through the extremes, trust life. There's your union. I felt it. I was going to say it. I felt a union or a union card coming. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, guys. What was that I was watching? Oh my God. Oh shit. I could totally say what it is if I fix it right. Do you know what it was? It was fucking naked attraction. Oh shit. If you don't know what naked attraction is, I can't explain it without. I mean, basically, guys, people just fucking whip it all out. You know, whatever you've got, your everything. They just get fucking butt naked on the TV. Yep, they whap it all out, quite literally. And yeah, it's like doing a date backwards. You know what I mean? People get naked on the TV. They pick out a fucking 5 naked people. And then they go on. Then they get their clothes on and go on the date. It's like a date backwards. You know, it's fucked up, guys. And believe me, I don't sit down and be like, oh yeah, naked attraction. But I happened to catch it last night, and the wee bits in between are quite interesting. It was like a wee cartoon, and it was explaining the power of eyes. And one of the wee clips was like, yeah, looking into someone's eyes for 2 minutes. When they've done experiments, like some people have actually fallen so in love with someone by staring in their eyes for only 2 minutes, it's actually led them to get married. And that's very like Tantra. You know, if you've been, you know, if you know anything about Tantra, when I've spoken a wee bit about it, it develops that bond. But I don't know how the fucking hell I jumped into that. Oh, it was because of friendship. Yeah, that's what it's about. You shouldn't have to question or be that panicky or worried about the right relationship when you're friends before you're lovers, before anything else, and all the twin flame passion and the kundalini and the can't keep your hands off each other and all of these other things that are really true about twin flames. You should have that friendship, because it's when you've got, that's why self-love is really important. You're in union with yourself, your own masculine and feminine energy, protecting your energy, keeping your boundaries up, and allowing love to come to you, because knowing that you're worth it, allowing more money to come to you, knowing that you're worth it, valuing yourself, learning to say no to people. And sometimes you'll have to say no to people that you really love a lot, and they are lovely people, but you've not got the energy. Doesn't mean they're not nice people. You know, that can be harder than saying no to people that are treating you bad. You know what I mean? But that is real self-love. And when you can master all of that within yourself enough, that's when that takes place. But that all takes a lot of work. And I'm still right there with you guys. And even when I'm not going to update you in real time. Right relationship, yeah. That was on the bottom. What have we got? Life lessons, yeah. It's all just life lessons. Self-confidence through God confidence. Everything I've said. Spiritual community, that's here. Life-changing epiphany. People are having life-changing epiphanies about knowing where they need to be. But easy does it, because it's all quite stressful. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've been sitting here for over an hour now, but right, and if you never, I know that I keep saying it right, but I seriously am going to be, it's not like, I mean, it's not a big massive launch or anything. It'll just be like one of these days, either this week or next week. I think it probably this week though, I'll be saying, I'll just be inviting you to join the platform, which is like Patreon, but I've decided to go with Ko-fi or coffee, or that drives me actually nuts. It really does. That I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, so look out for that if it interests you. And yeah, I'm going to get going. Oh, that's what I was going to say. But these big long ones I keep doing, I think I may move the ones that are really long like this to, you know, for people on there to have access, and then I'll still do long ones on the public as well. But I do like extra long ones on something. And then there's more. I'll tell you more when I've got it ready anyway. Right, guys, I will love you, leave you. Like, comment, subscribe, book a session. If you need one. And like I say, definitely take advantage of that while I'm still doing sessions in the way that I've had it, because like the cards I've even laid out, there's a lot of changes going on for lots of us, and I'm included. And I'm just going with the direction that my guides are giving me. Right, see you later. Love yous.